First of all, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day. I know we had a lot of Duke students here tonight that are veterans themselves and their families, so really appreciate them being here and their service. And I also thought our crowd was incredible. We don't take for granted the students, the way they show out and support. Final minute of the game, you would have thought it's the first possession. They're the same way the entire game, and I thought they were absolutely incredible. I thought this was a really good performance for us. USC Upstate, they've had some injuries, which has really hurt them, but thought we played a really good defensive performance, rebounding them, holding Gainey to 5 points. He's a really good player. Just proud of the overall effort. We need to get off to a better start, clearly, but I like the way we responded.
Speaking of how you responded, it was 7-0. Did you say anything for them to turn the defense up, or did that just happen naturally?
I said a lot. I don't know if it's the reason we turned it around, but I thought Jacob Grandison and Jalen Blakes, the energy that they brought, the defensive intensity, thought they really sparked us. And really from there it was just we were off and running. And a big thing for us is turning our defense into offense. But we weren't getting stops right away. Actually, we didn't even have a chance to get stops because we just gave them a couple layups to start the game. So I credit those guys with sparking us.
John, talk about Lively's return. Did you get what you'd have still had for you?
Yeah, really happy with Derek being able to play 15 minutes, and his biggest thing is just getting back in game shape. He has a live body. He got those dunks running the floor. That's something he can really do. It allows us to play very fast. And him and Ryan, they can also play together. They're a heck of a 1-2 punch. With both of those guys in the game, they play differently, but they complement each other very well. And I actually think that going against each other has made them each better and ready to contribute in a big way. So really happy with what he did. Just his biggest thing is just continuing to get back into game shape. And his game's not going to be back to full right away. We're going to be patient with that. Our biggest thing is just play hard. You need quick subs, we'll get them for you. But I thought he did a really good job of pushing through tonight. So really happy with what Derek did.
John, I'm sure there's some areas where on defense you would like to see improvements, but overall, where is this team compared to where you thought they could be through the first 2 games?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on defense. That's been our main focus, and I think we're in a good spot. Anytime, you have, they had 6 assists, 23 turnovers. Thought we were really disruptive. There's been an emphasis on keeping them out of the paint. There's no question they got too many open looks, and we need to contest every shot. But when you have Jalen Blakes, Jeremy Roach, Mark Mitchell, Tyrese Proctor, guys that can really defend the ball, and then you have, we have a big front court, and we're learning how to play physical without fouling. I think we have the making of being a really good defensive team, and so we're on our way. Some rotations and closeouts we need to do a better job of, but the effort's there, and that's where it starts on defense.
Obviously, Jeremy's been in big games in his career, but how did you like the way he responded to those 2 quick turnovers and didn't seem to settle down and play really well?
Yeah, I know Jeremy well enough. He's going to respond, and he really. I mentioned Jake and Jalen, but Jeremy did a really good job too after that initial start that he had. So he gave me a look. He said, "I got you," and actually I didn't even say anything more to him, and he did a really good job of responding. And he was on track to maybe have a double-double tonight. He had 6 assists in the first half, I think, and the way he was sharing it really sets the table for these other guys. And then, of course, his scoring is going to come when we need it. But the way he shared the ball, I've been really happy with.
You mentioned Derek's performance, and there's obviously a little bit of load management happening right now. But do you feel confident with what you saw tonight that he can do more against a team like Kansas?
Yeah, that's definitely, this isn't all that Derek has. It's playing, whether it's the minutes or whether it's the production on the court. I think you'll find with Derek throughout the entire year, you can't look at his numbers when you're judging Derek Lively. He does so much, just his presence on the floor. As a guard, when you're driving and he's on defense, he's there. and he'll continue to block more shots, and the job he did in pick and roll defense, he's just going to get better and better and better as this whole season goes on. There's no doubt in my mind.
Coach Scheyer, 2 nice wins to begin the season at home, now it's on to Kansas on Tuesday night in a neutral site. Early motivation for what you want the team to experience in late March, early April?
Yeah, well, Champions Classic has always been just a great test, to see where we're at. And, of course, they're the defending champions. They have championship DNA, and they have, an incredible program. So we have a lot of respect for them. To be honest with you, haven't really gone into them much. It's going to start this weekend, but we do have a lot of respect for who they are, and I think it's a great opportunity for our team as well.
These last two when you're trying to develop chemistry and teamwork this early, to have to integrate players like Derek tonight and coming up, has that been a challenge just in terms of developing the team?
It's been a challenge, right? Because you don't have the continuity of developing and practice. Having the more reps you get, the better you are. But I think it's also been an opportunity to find something maybe we wouldn't have found otherwise, and it's given other guys a chance to step up. And when you have Derek, and it's the same thing with Derek, they're secure guys. They know what an impact they can make. So as we getting Derek back tonight was a great thing, and Derek at some point here, we'll continue to evolve as a team. And you saw it tonight with guys stepping up off the bench. I think we have that kind of team where it's not just going to be the starters that are in at the end of the game. It could be all of a sudden Jalen Blake's tonight. It was hard to take him out. He was playing so well. So I think we have a lot of depth, and we have a lot of room to grow because of the newness and the upside that this group has.
These last two teams that you guys have played have been quite scrappy and tough. Why is it important for you guys to go up against that early in the season, and how does that prepare you for a great team like Kansas?
Well, really, that's how every team plays. And, I thought we were a little bit knocked back at first with how hard they played. And, that's one of the things for us we spent a lot of time talking about, is us dictating the course of a game with how hard we play, our competitiveness, our energy, and credit them with how they came out. So it was a really good response for us, but it was also a good lesson where you can't just assume something's going to happen. And I think we learned that from tonight.
How has this week gone for Whitehead? Was he able to get some work against contact?
Yeah, he's progressing each day, and still hasn't gone 5-on-5. That'll be the next big step for him. But he has done contact.
14 guys saw the floor tonight. Can you just speak to the depth of the team and how that figures to play a role going forward?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be 14 every night or on Tuesday, but it was. I think our depth. You look at. I think we played 8 guys in the first half, and Jaden Shoot is coming on, and it's going to be a really good player for us. And I just think it goes back if you saw us practice, it's different guys each day. We have competitive practices, which makes it for when you come out in a game, more than just 5 players are ready to step up. And I think we're going to have a group where we can go a little bit deeper, but it also, our key guys can still play a lot. So that's something we have to continue to figure out and evolve as a team. But our depth, we certainly feel is a strength of ours.
Anything else? You signed 4 of your 5 recruits in the 2023 class this week. How's it feel to get those guys official?
Yeah, no, it feels great, and I know I can't talk about them, but I'd rather wait until all 5 of them do sign. But really proud of the group. They're special players, but they're special people. Man, they're great character. They believe in Duke. They believe in us, and we absolutely believe in them. So really proud of what they've done, and can't wait to get them here and get started and get to work.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Okay.